Hi everybody, my name is Sydney. I am just filming this video today to announce that I have decided to be a homeschooling mom to our two littles. So we decided this because my husband and I spoke and we thought it's what's best for our girls. We've got a preschooler, she will be 4 in August, and then we have a little one that's not even 2 yet. But if because obviously she loves to hang around her big sister, so if she wants to partake in some of the preschool activities that we have selected, and some of the preschool learning, I'm not going to exclude her because it will benefit her, obviously. So yes, I do have a stepson who is in junior high. He's a 5th grader. He is in the public school. He has been a part of a public school system. He's been exposed to that, environment since he was a kindergartner himself. He did come from another country and he's living with us permanently. And I gave him the option of this journey, but he's got his friends. He's used to that. So this is just going to be a venture for myself and my 2 young girls. And the reason why that my husband and I chose this as a good fit for, the 3 of us and the family as a whole, is just, I would have that one-on-one interaction with our daughters. I would be able to choose the curriculum and hopefully they could be more advanced, with that one-on-one opportunity and the learning. So today I would like to share with you just some of the activities that I have chosen that we already have purchased. I have some examples here. And then also I wanted to just share some of the curriculum that I have, selected that I intend on purchasing. So I guess we'll jump right into it. And I apologize in advance for, the lighting, for my voice. It might be echoey in this room. And the background, of course, is not, set up the way I would hope it would be. This is going to be our homeschooling homeschooling room. It's not set up yet in front of me. We're eventually going to have our floor-to-ceiling bookshelf. My husband hasn't gotten around to installing that yet. He's a busy guy, love him to death. I don't want to pressure him. Hopefully, we do plan on getting that installed before the start of our preschooling year. So maybe I'll just do a video of like the before, the progress, and after of what this room will look like. That might be a cool thing that you could stay tuned for and, just be along with our journey. So let's dive right in. All right. So first off, I just wanted to share, I'll leave the links to some of this stuff in the, I believe YouTube calls it a description or something, or I'll just leave it down in the video section below. So this is really cool. It is, one of those tracing to work on their handwriting and their letters. You've got the, capitalized ones. It comes with a pencil. I did take that away because, the wooden tip was a little bit too pointy for my liking. But then the back of it's really awesome because it also has the lowercase. It has directions on how to, trace. What we've done with this already is use, the Play-Doh you can get at anywhere, Walmart, even some Play-Doh is at the Dollar Tree. And we just rub the Play-Doh on one of the letters, you pull it off, and you can see, the letter on your Play-Doh. So that's really cool, very handy. The next thing, my mom actually gave this to me the other day to use with the kiddos. This is really good for their sight words, learning their sight words. Let me just open it. So it comes with these cards. It'll have like an image, I believe, a zebra. It'll have an image and then the word spelled below. And then it just has, these little dice with different letters around it that they would have to use, to spell out that animal or that word shown on the card. So that would be very, very good for their like sight words, phonics, and stuff like that. All right, so if we move along, this is pretty dirty. The kids have used this already, but just having one of these like dry erase, traceable letter boards, really handy because also you could reuse this and you could also reuse this with, if you have other kids. reusable, awesome, especially if you intend on having more kids in the future and you intend on homeschooling them as well. Very, very handy. I also had purchased, these math cubes, which are very, very good for math manipulatives. And it comes with, little activity cards to follow. So this could be used itself, or you could use the cubes for manipulatives for whatever math program that you use. So yes, I will leave the link. This here is a busy book. I don't know if some of you have seen this. This is really awesome. If I open it real quick, it is just these different activities, and I'll flip through it. Different activities that teaches them animals, shapes, numbers, days of the weeks, months, weather, food, all that kind of stuff, opposites. And it's literally just you take it off and the child would then, Velcro it back in the correct area. So this is really awesome because it's not only like a hands-on activity, but they learn more than just their alphabets and numbers, but their body parts and so forth. I bought this off Amazon, but Amazon also has, different ones. So this one has, it'll show you, it'll show you right here all of the contents that are inside of this busy book. But there's also other busy books that have different areas that you could focus on. So it's definitely worth checking out. And lastly, what I have here, I do have a whole bunch of different reading books, but I won't go through that because I haven't selected which ones I plan on focusing on and highlighting during our preschooling journey. But I did go to the Dollar Tree, which I think is awesome that they have these little workbooks. They have many different activities, but this one does say kindergarten, K for kindergarten. Maybe I'll hold off on using this until kindergarten, and then maybe I'll go back and find some preschooling ones. But this is a good morning starter is what it's called. And it's just these little activities to trace, to color, to circle, all of those cool things. Writing their name on the top of each page and everything like that. So these are pretty handy. These are pretty awesome. So I might hold off on that until kindergarten because it does have, some more advanced stuff in there. So that is what I had to show you today that I already have set aside for our preschooling journey and some things that we've already, put our hands on. What I intend on getting for preschool, for the math subject, I do want to get the dimensions, the Singapore Math Dimensions Pre-K, A and B. And those come with those, I believe, textbooks and the teacher's guide. I say it comes with it if you purchase it as a bundle. So I intend on using that for the math curriculum. And then, of course, get the manipulatives. I think these cubes are very good for manipulatives to go along with that journey. And then for, language arts, I plan on making my own homeschool curriculum, highlighting each letter of the alphabet for each, day. Spend a day highlighting one letter and then the next letter and continue on. And I would do different, readings and have them, point out where the letter is located, or I would make cutouts of the letter, have them decorated, or I would even have these little, let's just say we're doing B, I would have a cutout with B with a little, I'll have them, use crayons and stuff to decorate it, but I would have a bear, I would have a ball, and I would have different objects to start with B and have them paste it onto the letter. So just to have them recognize, their letters and then also sounding them out. So I plan on making my own homeschooling curriculum for the language arts. As for reading out loud, I've got plenty of books, but if you guys have any recommendations, like I said, this is my first year, my first journey doing this. So any recommendations that some of you have, can you please, I would greatly appreciate it if you leave it in the comments. As for the handwriting subject, I plan on purchasing the Handwriting Without Tears program. So for the preschool side of it, I would get the first one, which is the green one. The first, I think it's just called First Handwriting Book. I could be wrong. I will add the accurate, the link into the description that's more accurate. And then the second one, I believe it's Kickstart to Kindergarten. So we'll do that one in the preschool term. And then obviously the orange one would be for kindergarten, which I believe is letters and numbers. I will include all of that in the description. But we'll do that along with what we already have, which is this, dry erase one. Hi, baby. And, tracing. There was a woman that I watched a YouTube video. I wish I had her YouTube name. You want to come up here? I wish I had her YouTube name, but she suggested something. It was ABC handwriting, I believe, from Miss Wordsmith. So I think I might check that out too, because this is my youngest. Say hi. Hey. Hi. Our oldest, not our oldest, but our oldest daughter, she kind of likes the subject of potty time, which is kind of odd to me. It doesn't faze her. But the Miss Wordsmith handwriting book, it goes along with the story of a baby fly. So obviously there's some poop talk involved. That one wouldn't bother her. She might find that funny. So I'm gonna look into that one, and I'll let you guys know if I purchase that as well. I'll share it with you. And yeah, you say bye-byes? Bye. Yes, baby. So that pretty much concludes my video. One other thing I forgot to mention is that I do plan on getting one of those CVC flip card things to help with the, sight words and phonics for the kids. But anything that I didn't have like physically here to show you, like all of this stuff, I can do another video and just show you like physical copies and things like that. So that concludes my video for today. I appreciate you for clicking on it and listening to it. Oh, here comes one of the littles. So thank you.